welcome back to the brewery. Today we're going to go peek YouTube by taking a thing out of a box and looking at it a bit and then talking about it for a while. So I recently got delivered one of these PLAATO Keg management systems. Obviously in previous videos you've seen my homemade version, but this is now the real thing. So obviously opening the box, stick that over there somewhere. Inside here we have the device itself, which is quite nice and circular, and a cable for it, and that's what you get in the box. Quite handily on here there's this little band which has a QR code on it that scans and gets you to the manual, but it looks like a neat little device. So what I'm going to be doing is taking this, putting it into the fridge to replace out some more of my homemade version, wiring it up, having a look at the app, and we will see how it all works. So back in a second. Okay, so the device itself looks quite solidly made. It has some vents in the inside which I assume are well baffled against water. Has some sort of reset key on the bottom. I like the bright yellow pads. And then plug it in with this. It goes off to a USB. Oh, it's magnetically attached. That's nice. And then we start getting flashing. We then need to sync it up to the app. So I'll bring the phone in here. I already have the app installed. It says trying to find it. There we go, PLAATO. Okay, so I've got this one set up in my fridge. As you can see, it's actually the second one I got. I got this first one off the Kickstarter. Setting them up involves putting an empty keg on them and setting the zero weight for it. As you can see, I'm actually really quite tight for space in here. I might actually have to remove the light from the fridge finally, just to get a bit more space. They fit quite tightly under the kegs though, and there's just enough room for them inside the fridge. Setup's easy enough. They obviously require USB power, which I've just led through the side of the door for the moment. The connectors are actually quite chunky, so were quite hard. I couldn't get them through any of the holes I'd already drilled in the fridge. I'll have to have a look at that at a later date. Those are running other bits of kit that's in here at the moment. There we go, all set up. Let's go back to the app for a little bit. Okay, so once the system is set up, you have to go and put an empty keg on it to get the zero weight and things. It gives some basic output of how much is there in each of the kegs. So if you drop into one of these, I'll show you how much is left, how much was poured last. You can put gravity and other measurements in if you want to, but I haven't bothered in this case. The app's reasonably usable. I had a bit of a to and fro with the company that makes it because it doesn't quite match what I wanted it to do, which was something more similar to my existing keg app. But after a bit of conversation I managed to get access to the API for this, and have got the first one of these devices connected up and working with another Lambda running on AWS that hits their API every few seconds just to update the keg. This appears to be working reasonably well. It's not quite as tidy as my own personal system, but it does the job. So if we come over here, you can see I have one of the kegs connected. Both the kegs are on the app, but only the right hand one will actually update at the moment until I get some more information from the company about the second PLAATO weighing device. I'm not entirely sure what they're called, but yeah, so far I'm very happy with these, hence I bought a second one, and hopefully that will keep working into the future. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video.